Hey everyone, welcome to another training. Today we're going to talk about online visibility and how you can improve yours so that you start driving more online traffic to your business and your brand. We're going to look at how you can upgrade your reputation, how you connect better with your ideal client, and stay tuned to the end of the training because we're going to look at some very specific examples with Instagram in particular. That's kind of my jam. So by the end of this training, you're going to know what you have to do to actually upgrade your online presence. So, what exactly does it mean to be more visible online? I mean, it means that your brand shows up on the internet across different digital channels. Your website doesn't actually do a whole lot for you. A visibility upgrade is when you have your social profiles, your content, and your channels aligned so well with your brand and your ideal client that when your ideal client lands on one of these channels, like Instagram, it's immediately visible what you do, who you're for, and how they can work with you. So, here are 10 reasons why you should consider finishing this training and using these tools to upgrade your online presence. So, number one, you're going to drive more online traffic. So, a strong online presence is going to make your online channels easily accessible so that you can get more people to your webpage, to your sales pages, into your DMs, into your offers. Essentially, it's going to give you more clicks and you're going to start leading people down your marketing funnel. Number two, you're obviously going to increase your sales. If you are more visible online, you are going to probably generate more revenue. So you work on the internet now. That means that you have global influence. You have a global audience. There's actually no limitations to who you can sell to, which is why an online business is so good to take advantage of. That being said, most people aren't using their online channels strategically enough. When you upgrade your visibility and create strategic content, you're going to increase your sales. The professional content that you're going to create with us is going to help you build your brand, boost your digital profile, and engage with your ideal client so that you can build that know, like, and trust that you need to grow your online business. The content that you create and share with your audience is not just helpful, it's going to deliver a necessary message to the right people. Professional content marketing is going to take your sales to the next level, reduce the cost it takes to acquire a new customer, and it's going to increase the client lifetime value and generate more positive feels around you and your brand. It's going to help you upgrade your reputation. Your business is what you do. Your brand is what people think of you. So consider that question now. How do people feel about you and your business? How do they remember you? Are you memorable at all? What emotions come up for your people when they think about you and your company? Are you likable? Are you memorable? Are you trustworthy? Because people are going to buy from trusted, recognizable brands. Your consistent feel, imagery, and messaging is going to set you up as a credible brand and business and help you stand out from your competitors. 4, connection. Your online presence is a perfect place for you to connect and communicate with your ideal client. It's going to give you the opportunity to let them know who you are as a brand and business and differentiate yourself from your competitors. And it's helpful for people to get an immediate snapshot of what you do, who you're for, and all the ways that they can work with you so that they can decide right away if they want to dig into your content more or if they want to keep scrolling. Your online visibility is going to help with relationship building. People want to be able to connect with the businesses that they want to buy from. They have questions, so we don't want to leave people hanging. Social media platforms are another place for them to be able to contact you. Like it or not, in love with social media or not, this is your place as a business to be social with your customers. The more that people tag, mention, and discuss you, the more that they engage with the content that you post, the more likely it is that other people are also going to see it. The more people that you attract to discuss your products and services, the more chances you're going to have to gather reviews for social proof. The more people you interact with, the more chances you're going to have to find out what your ideal client is actually looking for, what your products have done for them, and how you can continue to improve your services and next level your company. You want to be interacting with your customers as much as possible. And everyone loves this lie about passive income, but really the business owners that are successful have their hands on their businesses. They're nurturing their customers, they're interacting with them, they're having conversations with them, they're connecting with them, hence relationship building. You can also target your ideal customers without ads. So, of my 70,000 social media followers, I have gathered them all without ads. We now do use ads to leverage the whole system, and it's something we do with our clients as well. But ads are expensive if you don't know what you're doing. Ads can be expensive if you are not already visible, if you don't know how to connect with your audience. You want to create and optimize your social media accounts, the places where you are visible online, before you even consider ads. The good news is when you start doing that, you're going to bring more people into your world before you've even decided to go down the ads route. So you get to try out different types of posts and different types of demographics and just use your social media analytics to see what works best, all without spending a penny. So think about improving your SEO, your hashtags, your keywords, also your brand and content strategy. You can also improve your customer touch points. So you can use the data from your website or Google Analytics to see how well your visibility touch points are set up. When someone lands on your social media account, are they easily finding the links that take them to your website and vice versa? You want to make sure that this process is seamless for your customers. You want to make sure that you look the same on Instagram, your website, LinkedIn, all the different places that you show up. You don't want any inconsistencies in your brand, and you want the links and those different pathways absolutely seamless. This is going to benefit your bottom line and your customers' overall experience with your business as well. This is an opportunity to create new customers using social proof, because a big part of getting more visible and having a visibility upgrade is using your current and past customers to impact the buying decisions of your future clients. Your channels need to be easily found if you're going to take advantage of this opportunity. You want to be able to brag about your wins and theirs. You want social proof and testimonials readily available and very visible so that you can brag about how many listeners, downloads, clients, members, followers you have in all places. When you're more visible, this is also an opportunity for more collaborations and partnerships. A professional visible profile will increase the likelihood of future customers, partners, and media finding you to seek out collaborative work opportunities. A big reason why my brand is so big: collaborations and partnerships. The podcast, Instagram Live collaborations, guests in my memberships. You might also think of article interviews, opportunities to speak in other people's communities. Collaborative products and services, think like affiliate partnerships, podcast interviews. The sky's the limit. A professional, streamlined, visible profile is going to increase the likelihood of you creating key partnerships and new opportunities. And number 10, it just enhances your brand. If you're a serious business, you should have a serious brand. A strong brand is going to attract the right people at the right time into your world, so you not only grow your profits, you increase the likelihood that you actually enjoy your work because you're attracting the right people to you. So here's your brand visibility upgrade. You've got 0.2 seconds to grab someone's attention online. So you want to use that precious real estate well. You want to avoid long paragraphs of personal storytelling, and you want to get to the point so that they can identify you quickly as their person or not. You want to filter out everything that's absolutely not necessary in your title, tagline, social proof, and highlights. You want to eliminate any unnecessary titles, stats, or personal highlights. It's something I see a lot. So here are some tips for upgrading your visibility online. Specifically, we're going to look at Instagram. The first thing, you must understand your ideal client inside and out. Who is your person? Who's your ideal client, and what's going to immediately grab their attention? What kind of language, imagery are they going to resonate with? What are their online behaviors and how do they like to consume content? What are their demographics, interests, preferred platforms, and desires? And how can you show up in those places, create the kind of content they like to consume, and create seamless pathways for them to enjoy your solutions? 2, who are you to them? When you're thinking about your title, this is not the place to get goofy and play around. You can definitely infuse your personality into your title, aka your digital marketing bestie. But it's not the place to say dog mom. Be clear. Are you a life coach, a hormone health practitioner, a digital artist? And what's the transformation that you offer? You want something clear and succinct. Avoid lofty or fluffy language and kind of get to the point describing your A to Z transformation. Who are you for? Can you call out your ideal client in that opening statement? Who is the single solitary client that you really want to work with, and when is it time for them to work with you? Here's a good example. So for ADHD, high achieving entrepreneurs who are ready to ditch the distractions so they can bring in effortless high cash months. Be clear on your core brand message. Maybe you do a few different things. Maybe you have a coaching offer and a podcast, but what is at the root of everything that you do? It might be a slogan, but it might just be the overall outcome. What is that thing that you help people with? You can choose to use it overtly in your profiles, but people should get a sense of what is that thing that you can do for them. A lot of branding is really about the messaging, but we also need to pay attention to visuals. Your brand imagery is important. I would make sure that you have a personal profile photo that is professional. You want to have colors and brand vocabulary that is consistent across all of your platforms. And can you own a color, a mood, a word? Work to niche down on your visuals, on your messaging, and repeat those characteristics across all platforms. 7, infusing your authority into your content and profiles is really, really helpful for you. We do a ton of authority style content in our frameworks that we teach our clients. Build authority right away. Put your credentials, your titles, your accomplishments in your bio, and don't be afraid to brag. So a brag moment might sound like from 0 to 100K followers in 6 months, 300 students inside this community, 10,000 podcast downloads, 20 years of hormonal health practice. Get used to bragging about yourself and your business. You can also improve your visibility by focusing on keywords, trying to put those keywords for SEO in your title, in the description in your profiles, showing social proof right away, like using your highlights or your brag moment as a place to showcase who you've helped. And have an easy and very visible opt-in. Ideally, you want to change that top link in your Instagram profile to reflect your current offer that you're selling or a freebie that has a strong funnel tied to your program. I'm not a big fan of the LinkedIn thing that opens up to a million different links. Just confusing to people, and people rarely look at those things. Here's some other bonus tips for Instagram. Pin these 3 things to the top of your profile about you, so who you are, ways they can work with you, and a high-performing reel. Just a post that you've done that's performing well. And minimize your highlights. I see people with like 20, 30 highlights, like every affiliate brand that they've ever worked with, every single vacation they've ever taken. Don't do that. Have your current available offers, maybe an about page, a freebie, testimonials. Some people just have one and keep it super tight. Less is more in your highlights. Here's some examples of visibility in your Instagram profile. So here's what I would do to help you build trust and enhance visibility. So don't mess around with your name and title. Keep it super tight to like SEO and the algorithm and what you do. Your I help statement. This is going to help your people be immediately aware of what you do, what kind of work you do. You can have an accomplishment or a brag moment in here. And highlights, current offers, media for authority, testimonials for social proof, and pin posts. Again, who you are, what you do, high performing, real. And here's an example of authority content, the kind of content that you want to be making as often as possible. This is also going to help you become more visible. So when you're creating content, when you're creating your reels, have a hook. Like when you're making your content, spend 80% of your time writing the hook. If you get the hook wrong, they won't watch the rest of the content. So the hook is the most important part. If you tell your brand story, that's going to help build authority. Like, where were you? Why did you start your business? Where are you now? And clear transformation. What's in it for them? So we want people to know right away, A, why they should watch this piece of content. B, what's the transformation? What do you do? Why do you do it? And of course, what's in it for them? So in the caption, authority content. So get ready to save this post. So I'm telling people that this piece of content is special. It's saying you don't have to speak about controversial things in order to build your account. It has worked for and against me, but here's what you actually need to do in order to grow your channels, shadow ban or not. Dial in your messaging and brand pillars, an authentic personal brand where people actually get to know, like, and trust you. Notice what's trending and doing well, but then add your unique style and spin. Try out all the different types of content and notice what delivery style works best. Get into other people's spaces. Bring the energy, the cringe, the truth, the authority, the excitement. I teach all of this and more inside of my mastermind. As someone who lost their business, social media accounts, and client base to lockdowns, mandates, and cancel culture twice, losing over 85 grand along the way to a business that brings in 10 to 30K months in under a year, I can help you grow, build, and expand with these very same tools. So all of these points here, guys, it's hitting on all of these things. A hook that grabs people's attention, the story, what's in it for them. Here's some other examples of other people's profiles that have good visibility. So we have the muscle mummy coach. Even in that name, pretty clear who she's for and what she does. Her I help statement: I help busy moms build a sexy and sculpted body in less than 4 hours a week. Brag moment: help 300 plus women look like they work out. And then one link to book a call. Only 3 highlights. Everything here super tight. Now we have Amy Porterfield, online marketing educator. Brag moment: New York Times bestselling author of 2 Weeks Notice, helping entrepreneurs build profitable online businesses, DM secrets, and turn passion into revenue. She does have her link tree here, but that's okay. She's a much bigger brand. She has lots of highlights, but again, she's got a giant brand. She can kind of get away with it, but everything else pretty succinct. Now we have social media with Michelle. Same thing, pretty big brand, lots of followers. Instagram and business coach, clear, showing you how to grow your followers, full of dream clients, and how to create high converting content. Brag moment: 400 plus students taught, join the wait list. She's got one link going straight there. Just a couple of highlights. If you would like help with your visibility, I do this inside of the Sovereign CEO Academy. We do monthly content creation calls, weekly live coaching, and of course, there's our foundational brand and marketing educational course. We do work with clients in small amounts, one-to-one. But our community is just chock full of awake, freedom-minded entrepreneurs ready to build. You can come and check it out on my website, carlajoytreadway.com. Or if you go into the description, into the comment section, I'm going to link a discovery call link. We've done this for hundreds of entrepreneurs across all kinds of fields. I can definitely help do it for you. But rewatch this video. I hope you took some notes today. There are so many ways that you can increase your online visibility. Attention is your most valuable currency. And when your brand is more visible, when you become known for something, you will increase your sales, you'll increase your revenue, and you'll finally blow up your online business. Guys, hit the subscribe button. I hope you like that training. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you here for another training soon.